moving at speed of sound. Let's try quickest hedgehog around. Got ourselves a situation, stuck in a new location without any explanation. No time for relaxation. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 Sonic X.
Like, he can't help it, like you get on the bike. It's kind of weird how, if you've been riding a bike your whole life, if you get on a bike, it's really hard to make yourself not ride a bike. It's almost like, God, fuck.
This place is creepy. Come on, you guys.
Big space is so
Come on,
fucking creepy in this game.
Do this.
It can't emote either! Like, he doesn't blink! He doesn't blink! Anyway, I'm doing this level as Team Rose because I fucking hate this level. It is by far the worst level in the entire game. I just want to get through it. Fuck it, we're doing it with the easy key. We're doing it on easy mode because, I hate this fucking level so much. Even aside from Chaotix, even playing as Team Dark or Team Hero, I fucking hate this level. So fuck it, we're doing on easy mode. It's really hard to kind of force yourself to not ride the bike right. Like, you know how to ride the bike. It's kind of hard to make yourself do it wrong, right?
Turned upside down.
Like, both because, ow, I don't want to fall and hurt myself, so you kind of just move on instinct. You instinctively know how to ride the stupid bike. So, you don't not ride the bike.
Amy, the castle has returned back to normal.
Same with Shadow. Like, he doesn't remember, but he knows. You know? Which is interesting because the implication...
The castle is turned upside down.
The implication is that this is not the Shadow we know from Sonic Adventure 2, right? I feel like that's not a spoiler or anything. I feel like you can kind of pick up on what the game's laying down here, right? That's the implication. But if that were the case, like, if he were just... If he wasn't Shadow, why would he still know those things on such a deep level that it transcends his actual physical capacity to remember them, right? Is what I'm saying making sense? Like, he doesn't remember, but he still knows. If he wasn't Shadow, if he really didn't have any memories to have amnesia towards, how that shouldn't be the case, right? He shouldn't not know, but he doesn't. What? Anyway. Anyway, like, so that I feel that actually benefits his character a little bit. Not in this game, because this game doesn't have a plot emphasis to take advantage of it. I mean, again, this game says, let's bring Shadow the Hedgehog back to life and drop all these hints about his true nature now that he's here again, and then just do nothing with it because, oh, we don't, like, that's not our priority.
What's that?
We're not going to prioritize the narrative aspect of this game in order to actually explore that subject matter. No!
So be careful not to fall.
Thanks, Big. I really appreciate you looking out for me. I like Big. I like that he's in this game. But man, is the way he's in this game not something I'm a fan of. But I do feel like giving Shadow amnesia, quote-unquote, so that his conflict becomes, who am I? Where do I come from? What's my true, like, nature? That is to the benefit of his character, because he didn't know... in Sonic Adventure 2, he didn't give a shit. He didn't care. That wasn't something that occupied his time. He didn't waste time wondering who am I, where to come. He knows who he is. He's Shadow the fucking Hedgehog. He's the ultimate life form. It doesn't bother him. that there might be things about his backstory that he isn't aware of. He knows who he is and where he came from, right? But now he doesn't. He doesn't know who he is or where he came from.
Those robots first.
So this gives us as the audience the opportunity to discover that. Because he would have no reason to seek out those answers that we want to know. We have the questions, but he's not interested in finding the answers, so therefore we're never going to find out those answers, because he's never going to seek out those answers. But now, he wants to know, who am I, where did I come from, just as much as we do. So it's to the benefit of the audience that is his central conflict of who am I, where do I come from, because now, as he goes on that journey of self-discovery, we, as the audience, can now learn about him as well. And considering, apparently he was so popular that they bothered to bring him back to life, obviously that's to everyone's delight, right? Anyway, not that this game gets into it, we're gonna have to wait till next time. Next time, they will take full advantage, but anyway. Do not let the fact that I finished that level super quickly fool you and make you think, oh, that wasn't so bad. We're playing as Team Rose. That was the short version of the level. That kept going with every other team. That kept going, and it was just, let's flip the mansion upside down and right side up and upside down and right side up and back and forth and up and down and this for that and that for those. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again for like 10 goddamn fucking minutes. Team Rose is the short, fuck this, let's just, enough of that version of it. And this level, even more than that, is even worse. Oh god, I am not a fan of this level with every other fucking team. Even with Team Rose, it's still horseshit and I don't like it, but man, is it nothing compared to what every other team has to deal with. Which is why I'm doing this Team Rose, because I don't want to deal with that. Yet I would have nothing of interest to talk about. I wouldn't talk about anything interesting. It's not like I'm sparing you that experience of me dealing with something I find to be frustrating. It's not like I'm covering up for the game, oh, I'm not showing you the full experience of this game. It's really just this one level that's really, really, really bad. This one level is incredibly bad. And I don't like it.
Something unpredictable could happen with this switch.
So I just don't want to deal with that for this video. It's not like I'm saying like, oh, look, this game really is bad. Hey, I don't think so. It's just that one level that's really fucking bullshit to deal with.
This looks pretty dangerous.
So this is a decision for the sake of having a watchable video series here, and not to make up apologizes or excuses, because again, the entire point of this series is fuck the haters, they full of shit, these games is all good, oh look at you not showing the worst part about this game in order to paint a more positive picture of it. No, like I said, for one thing, this is not one of my favorite Sonic games ever. It's not like I'm gonna sit here and ignore this game's flaws. More than any other game, this is the one that I'm like, again, look, she's not... She was running... Aw, man. Anyway. There we go. Whew. Oops, there we go. I'm not making excuses, like, I'm not gonna... This is the game that I'm not gonna... Actually, I would defend it. I would say, like, this game's shortcomings are explainable, and I get it. It still makes me go, yeah, but... Anyway, I'm going in circles. My point is, I'm not trying to pretend this level isn't just horrific, ceaseless, agonizing tedium and frustration. I just don't want to waste your time watching a video of me getting ceaselessly, horribly, agonizingly dealing with tedious bullshit. Like, look at how short this was. Oh my god, I almost do want to show it with the other teams now, just because you will never, ever comprehend, just going off these videos, how bad this level is. Wow, I forgot it ended right here. Holy shit. It keeps going. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna show it. If you really want to know, look up another playthrough. Like, look up The Great Clement or something, and watch another playthrough of this level as Team Sonic, and holy goddamn shit, you will understand why I decided, fuck it, we're playing as Team Rose instead. With this one.
That was good.
I've talked about Big and I've talked about Amy. I actually haven't talked about Cream that much. I really like Cream. I think Cream's a great character.
Trying to stop us now? What a joke!
What did you say? Now I'm really mad.
What do you think, Omega?
Sensors jammed. Real Eggman ID not possible.
We'll just have to find out, won't we?
What's the matter? Cold feet? Well then, here I...
There you are, you mustache moron! He's the one, right?
Mustache moron! I'm the world's greatest... Take him out, quickly!
This is gonna cost you extra!
And personality-wise, she leaves a lot to be desired.
Mustache monkey! You picked Chocola and Froggy, didn't you?
What if I did, then what?
Please return Chocola! No!
Give back Froggy. Get them.
Yep, so it's just Robot Festival again. It's literally the same thing. Again,
Chocola and Froggy, are you ready?
that asset reuse. There's literally just 3 bosses and then the final boss. But hey, remember how, you know, in Sonic games, pretty much every level... Actually, Adventure kind of got away from that formula. But again, this is even more so, this is a back-to-basics Sonic game that's kind of evoking back to the way the classic games played in its structure. Remember how every level... Like...
That's great!
You know, there's a reason the adventure games didn't end every single level with a boss fight. Because that would have taken a lot of effort and resources that they might not have had. So they would say, okay, sometimes there's just not a boss. Like, we're changing that formula. How the Genesis games, every level ended with a boss. The adventure games didn't. The adventure games, the bosses were a story-mandated event instead of ending every level with a boss fight, like the old Genesis games did. This game is trying to evoke back to the Genesis game style, and the Genesis games did end every level with a boss fight. So they're going, okay, let's end every level with a boss fight. Like, that's obviously what this is an attempt to evoke. It's the end of a zone, here's a boss. The Egg Albatross, the Egg Hawk, Robot Festival, Robot Storm. God, that goes on for so much longer when you're playing as Team Hero and Team Dark. That, again, Team Rose is making this seem way less aggravating and tedious than it is with every other team. I swear. So they go, okay, let's have a boss at the end of every act.
So disgusting!
Amy, that's really mean. You were friends with the robot once. But if you can't make a boss for every act, don't have there be a boss every act. You clearly couldn't actually do it, so don't do it then, you know? They said, we're gonna have a boss every act. Wait, we can't make a boss for every act. Okay, make 3 bosses, and then do them over and over and over again. 4 times, because you're playing through the game 4 times in a row.
If you want to fight, you got one. Let's get that bloated buffoon.
I like Cream, though. I don't like her personality, but conceptually, this fucking 6-year-old girl running around fighting the Eggman Empire is fucking hilarious and awesome.
Let's blast through with Sonic speed!
Okay!
I just wanna... Okay, good. Yeah.
Get them!
What? Ah, shit.
Payback time, Eggman! You guys ready?
All right!
Ready!
Maybe it's just Team Sonic who does that. Let me check real quick. I'm checking to see because if there is unique, like, pre-boss dialogue for Team Dark at the very least, I don't want to not show it. I don't know if you noticed that, but that timer said 6 minutes. I'll go back and show that again. But, okay, is there...
Get them!
Nope, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna have to resort to, like, tracking down those cutscene compilations and just inserting them in here. I hate having to do that, but I don't want to miss anything. So, again. Okay, Robot Storm with Team Rose, 2 minutes, yeah! Team Dark, 6 minutes. 11 minutes. 10 minutes. Look at how long these fucking levels get! I fucking can't stand it. Oh man. 6 minutes for a boss fight that took Team Rose 2 minutes. Oh my god, for Chaotix it was even longer! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You see what my problem is my point here. It gets fucking annoying anyway.
Here we go!
Yeah, let's go!
I really hope Cream is in Sonic Forces. I really hope Cream is in Sonic Forces. Just because the idea of a 6-year-old girl engaging in guerrilla warfare against an army of evil Eggman robots is fucking awesome! And I so want that.
Built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
Once we start a job, we finish the job. That's the policy. We're Team Chaotic.
Yeah! Everyone has a cool, badass, yeah, final level moment. And Team Dark's is probably the best
I'm
one.
counting on you guys!
Affirmative.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
You'll regret this, Doctor. Even if I'm not real, I'm still the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah! That is the Shadow we know and love.
No
Even
doubt.
your memories might not be real, you know?
Even if my memories are not real, it's still me, Shadow.
Do you really think you're the real Shadow? Even if I'm not, it's still me, Shadow,
Space?
I'll take it from here!
right? Like, that is the Shadow. Like, even if he's a robot or whatever, right? Even if he's just a Shadow android created by Dr. Eggman, he's still Shadow the goddamn Hedgehog.
I'll take it from here!
He's still the ultimate life form. I fucking love that line. Like, fuck it. Like, even with amnesia, even not knowing who he is, he knows who he is. Even though he has that internal conflict and desire to, like, relearn about what his past is, he is still the person that he is. Right? That's just the subject matter that always interests me. The idea of, like, your personality and all that jazz. But anyway,
Through with Sonic speed!
obviously, again, this game gives you so little to bite into, but the next game, I'll have more to talk about in those regards. But anyway, we're doing the last level as Team Sonic because, of course. Because, I mean, I feel like I don't even really need to explain that, just obviously, right?
Invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
Alright, Eggman, let's get this party started.
I love that line read too, like, yeah, final level tab, baby!
Wow! We're flying way high.
I love the idea of this level.
This is nothing. Let's keep moving.
The level design could be better, and I assure you, I am probably going to die a lot for very bullshit reasons throughout this level, and I will complain when that happens. But conceptually, the idea of charging through this fleet of airships created by Eggman, that is such a cool idea for a final level in the song. It's a dun 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 dun, right? Wing Fortress, I think, in Sonic 2. Only that was one airship. This is a fleet of airships that we are just rock-assing through. Son of a bitch!
Not bad.
I feel like... I guess you consider it a rail system, like an invisible rail to keep you from falling off the edge. This game's rail system isn't great, especially with Omega. Like, spamming the attack button with Omega, I would end up throwing myself off the edge into death a lot, like this. Like, look how I'm trying to run off the side, boom, it stops me. Like, there's boom, it stops me. Boom, it won't let you run off the edge. There's a rail system. But when you use your power character and you do melee, like it auto tracks onto enemies, and sometimes the auto tracking just fucks it up, and you end up sailing off the side. It's not happening there, but that's why I died. Like, I was doing attacks, and it just fucking flopped me off the side there. Because it's just not perfect, you know? It's fine, I get it, but it does lead to some deaths that aren't my fault, and that can get fucking annoying whenever that happens. Like here, it's being really aggressive. No, yep, see? There, just fell off the side. Obviously, I was trying to do that to demonstrate, but it's pretty inconsistent, where sometimes it'll be like, yeah, the railing system stops you from falling off the side, and sometimes you'll just fly the fuck off the side and die.
Come on,
and
nothing.
It doesn't necessarily feel like my fault that happened, and that can get a little annoying and frustrating, but their first third-party game. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That is me making excuses. Fuck off. Conceptually, the idea... I mean, it's a fleet of flying battleships. The risk of falling off for bullshit reasons and falling to your death helplessly is something that's gonna happen inherently with any level of this structure. I mean, the constant threat of falling to your death is just kind of wrapped up in the... Like, you sign up for that when you make a level like this, right? So, like, it's fine.
Lots of battleships.
Yeah!
So many!
They really went overboard.
Who's they?
Really steep here. Be careful.
Eggman made it. Like, he built an assembly line. That's the thing. You get this image of Eggman personally building each and every robot by hand. No, he probably just makes an assembly line, and the assembly line makes the robots.
A new type of robot!
And as we've established, he's a really bad programmer. Like, look, the auto-tracking of Knuckles' melee attacks is leading him to try and punch the turrets. These turrets. He's auto-aiming for these turrets, and that's sending him aimed towards the sides of the arena there, and it's just gonna cause me to fall to my death. That'll happen. It's fine. But yeah, the idea of this level being a fucking battalion, a fleet of airships, and you're jumping from ship to ship, and just rock hogging, rock flag and eagle through it. destroying them as you go is really fun. That's a really fun setup for a final level.
Yes!
And in spirit, not in gameplay, but in spirit, that'll come back in a later game, later on, that we'll get to.
Level up!
Again, not in playable form, but this concept is just so fucking cool.
I'll break those cannons into pieces. Let me
I feel like they should try and do a level like this again.
Got it.
and oh man, imagine Forces would be the game to do it. If any game is going to do a level like this again, it would be Sonic Forces. Oh shit.
Leave it to me.
That's what, again, I already discussed my feelings on the old Sad-Am cartoon that everyone loves because they're stupid. The big reason I really didn't like it, almost more than anything else, is it's not like the game. Why is Tails this dumb toddler who's being tucked into bed at night and not helping out the freedom fighters? Yeah, blowing that shit up, that's awesome.
Go!
Like, why are these new made-up fanfiction characters helping Sonic in his war against the Eggman Empire, but Tails, the character who in the game is his sidekick and helps out and goes toe-to-toe, he's being shuffled off to the side and being treated like a little kid and doesn't take part in the war effort. Yeah, let's let Sally fucking Acorn, this character we made up, let's have her and this French twat who's really annoying and not a good character at all. Let's have them assist in the war effort with Sonic against the Eggman Empire. Tails, it's past your bedtime. Go to sleep. Like, you're just a child. You're not going to be taken seriously, even though in the games he's Sonic's fucking sidekick. Whereas, fast forward over here to the game, you have Cream, who's even younger than Sonic, Tails, and doesn't have the battle experience of being Sonic's sidekick, and she is fighting Eggman's robots. Like, she's going through the same levels as everyone else in Sonic Advance 2, the game she was introduced in, and fighting through the same levels, beating up the same enemies, and she's in Sonic Advance 2. Cream is fucking broken as shit, because she can just use cheese. Her child's name is Cheese, by the way. Cream and Cheese. I never talked about that, did I?
Level up!
Tails' name is Miles per hour. Miles per hour. And Cream is friends with Cheese. Cream and Cheese. And her mom is named Vanilla. Vanilla Cream. Love me some puns! Anyway. But she uses Cheese as like a projectile attack, and like points her finger out, and Cheese shoots out and hits the enemy. Man, is it easy to just cheese the shit out of those bosses. Like, the final boss with Cream is just a fucking joke. It's great.
They're firing at us again.
So that's why I thought of Sad-Am. Like, oh, Sad-Am's gonna have the 8-year-old Tails be treated like the kid he is. The games have 6-year-old Bunny Rabbit Cream actually holding her own and helping out with the fight also. So that's why I'm looking forward. I would hope that Cream is in Sonic Forces to do that again even more. That's gonna be awesome, if so. Sonic Forces, at the time of recording this, is not out yet, by the way. Mania might be out. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure what the upload is going to be here.
The next one.
Anyway. Ah, oh, come on. Yeah, conceptually, the idea of Cream being what she is just fucking awesome. And emblematic of how that old cartoon that I'm not a fan of for that reason. really missed the point with Sonic, but anyway. Speaking of the cartoons, I talked about the old Western ones back when I did the Genesis games. I didn't talk about Sonic X, which was the Sonic cartoon that was in existence during this era of Sonic. During the Sonic Advanced era, Sonic X was the Sonic cartoon. And Sonic X, and here's the thing, I actually kinda like Sonic X. It's definitely not perfect. It does things that I'm like, no, like Chris fucking Thorndike is just horrible. Again, the things I don't like about Sonic X are the things that aren't from the game. Like, my biggest problem with Sonic X is it goes, oh, Sonic and company are from this other dimension. And the first episode is, And the first episode is, that's so cool. Not even a completion ring. They blow up the airship, and boom, that's the end of the level. So fucking cool. The first level of Sonic X is they're fighting Eggman in quote-unquote their world. Mobius. That one was fucking real. I actually gave myself cancer saying the word Mobius. Holy fucking shit, do I hate that.